Hi, my name is Alex Yahida, and I'm a part of the Flight Data Collection team from Oregon State University. Since last week, we've now been able to contact our project partner Carlo and have the necessary hardware sent to us here in Corvallis. This includes two NVIDIA TX2i boards, which we will be able to upload the proper software for and have them operating as Linux units. In addition to this, we now have the top level diagram defined for our project. This includes the optical interface, the NVIDIA TX2i boards, the cloud service, and the iOS application for the project. We've also defined the inputs for this, which are an ARINC 818 avionics digital video bus signal, along with the aviation power supply, which will be able to be stepped down using a buck converter, and the API calls, which will come from the iOS application. Furthermore, this week we've also been able to work on the design impact assessment assignment, which allows us to dive deeper into the impacts that our project will have on several different parts, several different fields. Thank you.
The design impact assessment was one of the important pieces we worked on our project this week. It allowed us to take a step back and look at the possible impacts our project could have on the future in this world. We had to consider topics from environmentalism to economic factors, public safety, and impacts on the economy. This is a really important engineering step because it allows us to actually consider what impacts we could have after our project is made. It allows us to move forward with our projects with the confidence that our project won't have unforeseen negative consequences. Even though our projects are really minor right now, this is good to learn for the future when we're building big things for bigger companies.
So our team plan to complete before next presentation video is the first one is get the chips from our project partner and then install, update the operating system for the Nevada kit. And we will figure out how to interact with them and to be ready for the design. Also, we will be coming up with our engineering requirements, which is the part of the section 2 for the project document. And then for the next week, we'll get the peer reviews for section 1 and section 2, and then read the reviews, update and change our project document. Also, every team member has to finish the draft design impact assessment by this Friday. We also have to finish the section 2 for the project document by this Friday.
All right, so here's our meeting agenda for the week. We didn't have time to go through all of them, but we did go over the top level block design. So let's take a look at that. So this is not the final draft of the top level diagram, just a representation of our current plan. So as you can see, we are going to have 4 different blocks. So the main focus will be the first 2 blocks. The first 2 blocks, we have the optical interface, which takes the RNA-18 protocol, which is the optical signal from the camera. And since it's optical, we cannot send back data, so it's an input only. And we also have a power supply unit, which step down the aviation power supply to the PCIe standard. The standard is right over here. And our optical data will be converted to digital data with this FPGA and sent via PCIe standard protocol. So in our TX2i, we're going to have Linux service that decode the PCIe digital signal and then encode the video in MKV format. So we choose MKV format because it's the container format, which means if the video stream suddenly stop, it will not corrupt our video. We can still use it because it's a container and it will just be taking clips, a lot of clips, and then combining them together. So if we lose one clips, it will be fine. So this would be a if there's any interruption with our stream, it won't affect our video. So it actually saves the video to a micro SD card. That's our main goal here, but if we can, we're also going to stream it via HLS to our cloud service. So our cloud service will actually authenticate both the XUI and the iOS application. All of them have a unique identifier, and it will forward the data to the respective system, either iOS or TX2i. It's like a giant relay. And the iOS application just should show the video stream and allow user to control the system. And to recap, as stated by Alexei, we're getting the TX2i from our project partner sometime next week. And stated by Henry, our next plan will be updating the operating system on TX2i and get it ready for our implementation.
Here's the breakdown of our time for the week. This covers all the assignments in the class, so most of it has been individual so far. We haven't really had too much time to actually kickstart the project yet or break up blocks, so not much of it has been spent time together, and most of it has just been on our own. In the future, we'll probably have more hours helping and more hours as a team once the project really gets going.